Hello everybody, welcome to the sound test room. So today we're going to take a look at the NS1-Virtual analog synth. It's basically an audio unit, but it does stand alone. Okay, so it sounds great. I can't get this to work with core MIDI, so you can see I have my keyboard plugged in and you can hear me tapping it, but it doesn't work, so I don't know. But it doesn't work on audio bus, so you know, there you go. So, but how does it sound? Well, this is one of the presets that comes with it, and you get a few, as you see. Not many. But this is Long Trash. I particularly like this one. Kind of reminds me of Gary Newman. So you have 2 pages of functionality. That's the volume, and this is your pitch bend, basically. Here you have your oscillators, so you can that's your ADSR in the middle there, so we can. So you have 2 pages of functionality here, your oscillators and things, and then if we jump over here, we have our filter cutoff. And there you can select from the different filter types, low pass, high pass, etc. Then you have your LFO. As you can see, and then you have a delay. Which is very nice. Let's have a listen to another preset. No, I like this. I like the sound of this synth. Let's skip along to another one. Oh yeah, so at the moment you can see, oh no, that's odd. Oh no, it's polyphonic. So like I said, it's an audio unit. Let's have a listen to a couple of the cool presets because they're really nice. It's a lovely sound and synth, yeah? Nice and simple as well, nice and simple to operate, so no big problems there. So we've got sample and whole wave on the LFO. Anyway, the point is that this is a audio unit. So Garageband now supports audio units. I think Cubasis does as well. I've been away from iOS for a little bit, but anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm going to create a new song, and I'm going to use audio units. Oh look, so Viking I'll be doing soon as well from Blamsoft, their synth. So here's the NS1. So let's have a look at that. So here's the thing, right? In Garageband, you can now hear that my MIDI keyboard is working. I have MIDI control over NS1, which is cool. Now, there's something that's I'm not really sure here what's going on, but I can't find the presets. So maybe it's a thing that you can't have the presets in when it's an audio unit, but that should be addressed, really, I think. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Well, it does matter if you want to use presets like me. I'm a preset head. I can't program synths for toffee. Hello. So we're going to try and do a bit of messing around here. So let's... Yeah, I'll take the... Got some noise as well. I think it sounds great. I'll tell you what this reminds me of, right? I know this sounds a bit mad. Let me just get something that's a bit better. Yeah. Do you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of the sound of a CS80. Doesn't it? Only the CS80 would low frequency oscillate without having to do the low frequency oscillation. Starting to sound very like a CS80 now. I think this has a really rich and beautiful tone, this synth. Sorry, a really rich and beautiful tone. And it is a very, very easy synth to program. So, the fact that actually, to be fair, the fact that you can't access the presets is quite good, because it would force you to actually program the synth, which is not a bad thing, like I've just done. And you can see that you can get some neat sounds. And also, I guess that if you really love a particular preset, you could just copy it basically, and then you'd be good to go on this. But I do like the fact that it works with MIDI inside Garageband. Oh, that's lovely. Go back up. Glide. So there you go, guys. Let me just drop that down a bit. There it is, NS1 Virtual Analog Synth. Very, very cool. Sounds to me like a CS80. really does. Obviously without the range of control and the ring modulators and stuff. But the fact is that I think the NS1 Virtual Analog Synth audio unit is well worth a go. It's very cool, and the fact that it works in Garageband, and of course it'll work in Multitrack Studio and the Cubase Sys too. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed this. If you have like the channel, visit us at thesoundtestrooms.com, where me, Colin, Jacob and John will try and help you out with lots of different things if we can. Just basically have a good time, and I will see you guys later.